Welcome to the Story Vault. All right, let's be real for a second. You think your dog is tough? You think your golden retriever or your little chihuahua is the big boss of the house? Nah, bro. Sit down. Because I'm about to show you 5 house cats that'll make your dog look like a dang hamster. These ain't your grandma's lap cats. These are straight up fluffy giants that eat dogs for breakfast. Well, not literally, but they could if they wanted to. Let's get into it. Number 5. Stewie the Record Breaker. Yeah, we gotta start with the legend. Stewie was a Maine coon from Nevada who straight up broke records. We're talking the Guinness World Record for longest domestic cat ever. How long? Hold on to your hat. 48.5 inches. That's 4 feet. From nose to tail. This cat was longer than some adults are tall. Longer than your average coffee table. Longer than a damn baseball bat. Stewie weighed about 33 pounds. Not the heaviest on this list, but lengthwise? Nobody's touching him. He passed away in 2013, but his record still stands. This dude could stretch across your whole couch and still have tail hanging off the edge. His owner used to say he wasn't a cat. He was a furry house accessory. Like a rug that eats and poops. And here's the crazy part. Stewie wasn't aggressive at all. Dude was chill, loved attention, loved strangers, loved kids. He'd walk up to anybody like, "Yeah, I'm famous. You can pet me. Get your phone out. I know you want to take a picture." He even did therapy work, visited hospitals and nursing homes. People would see this massive cat walking in and lose their minds, like, "Is that a mountain lion? Did y'all bring a mountain lion in here?" Nope, just Stewie, the world record holder, flexing on everyone. Number 4. Kefir the Russian Giant. All right, next up is Kefir. Yeah, like the yogurt. But this dude ain't soft. He's a Maine coon from Russia, and bro is an absolute unit. We're talking 40 pounds. 40! That's like carrying around a bag of dog food everywhere you go. When he stands on his hind legs, he can reach kitchen counters easy. His owner had to lock up all the snacks because Kiefer figured out how to open cabinets. He stretches out to about 4 feet. Not quite Stewie territory, but when you got 40 pounds of fluff stretched across your bed, you ain't complaining. Here's what's wild about Kefir. His owner got him thinking he'd be maybe 20 pounds tops. That's normal for a male Maine coon, but Kefir just didn't stop growing. Month after month, pound after pound. Vet said his genes are just built different, like the Shaquille O'Neal of cats. Now, Kefir's Instagram famous, millions of followers. People from all over the world message his owner like, "How much for a kitten?" And she's like, "Bro, he's fixed. Chill." But the real comedy is watching him interact with other cats. He's got like 3 other normal-sized cats in the house. They look like his dang children. He's just this giant fluffy mountain, and there's these tiny little cats running around him like, "Dad, can we get treats?" His owner says he's the gentlest cat she's ever owned. Never scratched anyone, never hissed. Just a giant fluffy teddy bear who happens to weigh more than most preschoolers. Number 3. Samson the New York Giant. Now we're getting into the big leagues. Samson lives in New York City, Manhattan. A dang apartment cat. And this dude is 28 pounds of pure muscle and fur. But here's what makes Samson different. He ain't just big, he's social. His owner takes him for walks. Yeah, you heard me. Walks, like a dog, on a leash, through the streets of New York City. People stop and stare. Tourists take pictures. Kids lose their minds. Dogs bark at him, and Samson just looks at him like, "Bro, I could end you, but I'm civilized." His owner posts videos of him walking down the sidewalk, and I swear, He looks like a bobcat that escaped from Central Park Zoo. Dude's got presence, swagger, like he owns the whole dang city. And he's got the personality to match. Samson demands attention. He'll walk up to you, sit down, and stare. Not in a creepy way, in a you know what I want way. And what he wants is pets. Lots of them. For a long time. Don't even think about stopping. His owner says he's got the energy of a dog. Follows her around the house. Brings her toys. Meows when she comes home. Sleeps on her pillow. Yeah, her pillow. Not the foot of the bed. Not a cat bed. Her pillow. With his giant head taking up the whole thing. She wakes up with cat hair in her mouth on the regular. That's love right there. Number 2, Zeus the Georgia Giant. Hold up. We're about to get serious. Zeus was a Maine coon from Georgia. Not the country, the state. And this cat? He was a monster in the best way. Zeus weighed 44 pounds. 44. That's more than a lot of kids. More than some adults. His owner said he ate like a horse and slept like a teenager. 2 cans of wet food, a mountain of kibble, plus whatever he could steal off the table. Zeus was known for his personality. Dude was lazy. Like legendary lazy. He'd find a sunny spot in the floor and just not move. For hours, you could vacuum around him. You could move the furniture. You could have a dance party. Zeus didn't care. He was snoozing. But when he wanted attention? Oh boy. Zeus would walk up to you and just flop. Full body flop. 44 pounds of cat just collapsing on your feet. You ain't going nowhere until Zeus says you're going nowhere. His owner used to say, he's not a cat. He's a furry anchor. Zeus passed away a few years back, but he left a legacy. People still talk about him. Still share his photos. Still can't believe a house cat could get that big. And here's the kicker. Zeus wasn't even the biggest on this list. Hold on. Number 1. Fenrir, the absolute legend. Yeah, we saved the best for last. Fenrir, named after the giant wolf from Norse mythology. The one that eats the sun. And bro, the name fits. This Canadian Maine Coon weighs 46 pounds. 46. Let me put that in perspective for you. A car tire weighs about 20 pounds. Fenrir weighs more than 2 car tires. A medium-sized dog like a beagle weighs about 25 pounds. Fenrir outweighs a beagle by almost double. A freaking kindergartner weighs around 40 pounds. Fenrir is heavier than some 5-year-olds. When Fenrir stands on his hind legs, which he does when he wants food, he can reach kitchen counters. Easy. His owner had to child-proof the cabinets because this dude learned how to open them and steal snacks. You ever seen a 46-pound cat fishing for chicken wings at 2 a.m.? Neither have I, but apparently it's a regular Tuesday night at this lady's house. When he stretches out, he measures almost 4.5 feet long. That's taller than most coffee tables. Taller than some kids. Taller than a lot of people's dogs. And here's the wildest part. Fenrir was the runt of his litter.
The breeder was
one.
about to give him
Nobody
away
wanted
for
him.
cheap. Yeah, nah.
Breeder was about to give him
Fenrir
away for
just
cheap.
kept growing.
His owner, a lady
and
named
growing.
Sarah, took him
Every
home thinking
vet
he'd be maybe
visit,
20
the vet
pounds
was
tops.
like, what are you feeding
Yeah,
this thing?
Fenrir just kept
and
growing.
Just
And
cat
growing.
food? Yeah,
And
something
growing.
ain't right.
Every vet visit, the vet was like, what are you feeding this thing? And Sarah's like, just cat food? And the vet's like, yeah, something ain't right. Turns out Fenrir's growth plates never closed. His body just never got the memo to stop. So he kept growing. And now he's a 46-pound legend. Now let me tell you what life with Fenrir looks like. He sleeps on Sarah's bed. Takes up the whole dang thing. Sarah's a grown woman, 5'4", maybe 130 pounds. She gets like a tiny corner while this furry giant sprawls out like he owns the place. Which, let's be real, he does. He snores too. Loud, like a grown man after 12 beers. Sarah's had to start wearing earplugs just to get some shut-eye. Her neighbors thought she had a boyfriend living with her. Nope, just the cat. He drinks from the sink. Not a bowl. The sink. Because he figured out how to turn on the faucet with his giant paws. Sarah wakes up to water bills that look like she's filling a swimming pool. And the litter box? Don't even get me started. They had to buy one of those big plastic storage bins, the ones you use for Christmas decorations. Cut a hole in the side. That's his bathroom now. She goes through like 50 pounds of litter a week. 50? That's 2 whole bags. Every single week. But here's what'll really mess with you. Fenrir ain't aggressive at all. Not even a little bit. Dude's a gentle giant. Follows Sarah around the house like a puppy. Meows like a tiny kitten even though he's massive. We're talking the highest, squeakiest little meow you ever heard. Comes out of this huge fluffy body and it's just... mew. You'd laugh your butt off. He's scared of the vacuum cleaner. Runs and hides under the bed when Sarah tries to clean. 46-pound cat hiding under a bed. You can't make this stuff up. He's also terrified of cucumbers. Sarah found that out by accident. Dropped a cucumber on the floor. Fenrir shot across the room like his tail was on fire. Thank you so much for watching my video. Now she can't even. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Stop Sarah on the street. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Every single Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what kind of content you'd like to see next. Don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated with my latest videos. Watch your face. Your support means a lot to me.